friends. Friends that you don't need. Okay? So-called friends that you do not need in your corner. Okay? I'm not going to play the audio on here because this isn't my music. I don't own rights to this music, but this is what I wanted to show y'all. Y'all see how Chrisean is in a club? Y'all see her? The music too loud. She's drinking. They got vapes all around. All that secondhand smoke isn't good for the baby. Look, what kind of friend is that? Look at Glorilla. Look at Glorilla. Look at this friend just looking. You see that? That's not a friend. You see this? Look at this. What make this make sense? What is right about this whole scenery? What is right about this? Hand and said, you know what? No, 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 let's go. None of these bitches around here is your friend. None of these bitches around her is her friend. Glorilla is a fake friend. Look at this. Glorilla is a fake friend. No, this ain't over until it's over. This isn't over until it's over, y'all. I'm doing this to get away. I don't have my right equipment. I don't have my right equipment. So, but listen, educational purposes only. It's pretty sad. It's really wrong. These bitches right here ain't shit. None of them ain't say, you know what, you pregnant. You pregnant. That's why I gotta give respect to Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj was saying, you know what, how I think Meg Thee Stallion tried to convince her to take a drink when she was pregnant, and she told him, hell no, I'm pregnant. Why would I drink? I'm not drinking while I'm pregnant. No. You gotta have mind over matter. You can't let this shit. Let's look at this. Gorilla got weed in her hand. Not only that, Glorilla is smoking. So that secondhand smoke, she vaping, the smoking, the weed, and all of that stuff combined is getting into the baby system. This video should be in classes. This video should be in classes for young girls. Okay? They up here enjoying themselves and thinking it's cute. Angel said, that's crazy. Hold on. Hold on one second. Angel said, that's crazy. I would go nuts if my wife would do that. We currently have one on the way. Oh, congrats to you. And that's what I'm talking about. Angel said he would go crazy if his wife would be like, and that's the proper thing to do. You don't allow this. So for all these bitches to be around her, smoking, vaping, drinking, it's not right. The space bar to pause fast. Hit the space bar to pause faster. Okay, honey. I'm in the dark, so I can't really see it. The space bar. Anywho, this is what I have to show y'all. It's just sad because you know what? I think she thought, you know what, it was cute. She thought it was cute and that her baby was gonna be normal. You know what? But I think God humbled her. I think God had to humble her. Only because I seen her on No Jumper literally talking about how she got rid of so many babies. She got rid of so many of them. And she really tried, and this is not alleged because I seen the video where she said, I want to get rid of it while she was pregnant with Junior. She wanted to get rid of him while she was almost like, I don't know how many months she was, but she was almost as big as she is now. And she was talking about getting rid of him. And her mother literally told her, no, you're a high risk. Something happened to you at this stage in your pregnancy if you decide you want to, do what you want to do. Because she was talking about getting rid of him at maybe like 5 months or something like that. And her mother literally cried, literally was in tears, telling her, please, no, it's too late. You're too high risk. You can't do it anyway. But she was so adamant about doing it. But I think this is a way of humbling her because of what she did before Junior came. She did so many things to her body. You know what I'm saying? Um and it's just a life lesson. It's a life lesson. And hopefully she'll take heed to this, and you know she'll take heed to looking back at this and be like, you know what, this will never happen again. I feel bad for what I've done. I learned my lesson, and it is what it is. But I see her still on shows, instead of really like bringing Junior to therapy. She feel like this is just going to happen on its own. And I'm not saying miracles can't happen. Miracles can happen. But in the same token, it's like, just do what you got to do to get that baby help and stop, thinking that it's gonna just happen overnight. It's not. I think that's what she expect. One day she's gonna wake up and Junior gonna be walking and talking. Cause I seen her doing an interview on his podcast, and um, it wasn't good. But all these bitches around her ain't say, yo, you know what? It ain't cool. It ain't even cool for you to be in here. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Look at her friend handed her the drink. Her friend literally handed it to her. Her friend handed her that drink, staring there and frowning her face so it's strong. Her friend, she frowned her face. It's strong. She just watching. Look at her friend. Her friend just watching, pointing and laughing like, and they know what time it is because you have to know. It ain't like these is teenagers. They know. Yo, you're not a teenager. Why not tell her, yo, it ain't right? Yo, you pregnant. I would never let my friend or a so called friend, because these is what these hoes is. They so called friends. I would never let my friend do this. Never, never, never. Like you said, none of her friends, Angel said, like you said, none of her friends are saying any. No, they ain't saying nothing. None of them ain't saying nothing. It's mind boggling to me. This is really like mind boggling. Her friend handed her that. Look, let her take it. Frowning. Wow. And Glorilla turned her back because the guilt, I think she know. The guilt fucking with her. Look at her. Can't even look her in the face. She glanced, but she ain't say nothing. She glanced, but she ain't say nothing. Glorilla know. Look. She got the drink in her hand. She ignoring. She ain't saying nothing. What kind of friends are y'all? I don't want you hoes around me. Wow. Disturbing scene. This is so disturbing to watch. All these bitches. None of them ain't say, yo, put that shit down, yo. Smacked it out of her hand or something. That's what I would have did. I would have said, enough, bitch. Grabbed your ass, buy your goddamn wig, and we out. Think it's cute. But on that note, I just came on here real quick to show y'all that I'm not staying on here. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be going live again. I love y'all. Stay